Hey everyone, Greenbeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 22 video on my channel. So, the rest of the video that's about to follow this was recorded a week and a half ago my time. So when this video does drop, it'll be a couple weeks ago. So these videos are coming out there's about a week delay on them, so premium skill change tickets will be coming out next week for me, but for you guys it'll be a week after the ticket package dropped. Just wanted to clarify that. But for me in my time, while I recorded the rest of this video about a week ago, in my time, pulling Didi, GIing Didi, taking MBD just dropped for you. So I wanted to address a couple things that came up in that video. Specifically, the pseudo-controversy that's arisen with Didi and Trammell. A lot of comments on that video, a lot of thoughts, a lot of conflicting thoughts from some of you guys, and that's fine. I love good discourse, as long as it's healthy, as long as it's not personal and not aggressive. I'd love for us to be able to discuss that, and I'd love to be able to participate in that. But I wanted to take this time to talk through my thoughts and where I am and what I want to do, right? So, here's the thing. Legends are great. They are best in slot. They are the best cards in the game, period. On any team, if you would like my advice, always work on the legend over the team sig. Always. Here's the thing about this specific team, is that this is my first team. It's my main. It's my Phillies deck. And it's a team that I've actually had for a while now. I've been playing. This team was created like 5 or 6 years ago. Must have been 5 years ago. It was like right after this version of the game dropped. I didn't play all that much for a while. I was on and off, but obviously we've dedicated time to it now. And I want this team to be my perfect Phillies team, or as perfect as I can get it. And that means that I'm willing to have the team be a little bit worse if it means I can get a team sig in so that I can see that lineup being all Phillies players, all Phillies sigs. That makes me happy, and that makes me want to play this game. And, it hurts my heart a little bit to have to take Trammell out and put Didi in, but it would hurt my heart more to leave Didi on the bench because I'm a Phillies fan. So many times people are telling me, if you can, clubcraft Alec Bohm. Because he's not a very good sig. Look at him, not great stats, not a very good GI distribution, right? But even that hurts because just being able to... I love Alec Bohm as a player. And just being able to have his sig on the bench and see that card art, that's what partially makes this game so enjoyable for me. So, long term, we're going to get a good legend skill on Didi. We'll move him to shortstop, and we'll get Trammell batter's chemistry and move him to the bench. Long term. That could take a couple months. That could take a year and a half. I'm not sure. But that's the long-term goal. Again, if you were in my situation, I would suggest Trammell over Didi 100% of the time. But I'm making this choice because it's not because it's the smart choice, but because it's the choice that I would like to make. Now, a couple other things to catch you up on. The special store, not a great ton of great stuff from it this time. I don't believe they're doing a Diamond Vintage pack this time around. The first half of it's only dropped for me so far. But there were 3 OVR AMP tickets, so I got them. Eflin had a GI of 70. So I said I'll throw 1 on him. If he gets 73 or above, then I'll throw a second on him. So probably should have waited until his GI was a little bit higher. But I wanted to get his GI maxed out. So we threw 1 on him. He went up to 73. Awesome. So I said, well, why not use a second? We have 3, right? Use a second. We'll get him to 75, and then we can use the third OVR AMP ticket probably on Michael Franco. And he went from 73 to 74 because the game hates me. So I had to use the third one on him because the way that his GI works, 74 had more stamina than 75. So by using that 75, he got better, but by more than just a single point, a single stat, because I think he lost one stamina, gained one to fastball and one to velocity or something like that. It was something weird. I don't understand it. But point being, he's at max GI now. So now all of our starting pitchers outside of Arrieta have max GI. Unfortunately, it means we couldn't use one on Franco. So maybe we'll go back to using normal GI tickets on him, save up, maybe 6 or 7, and then try to get him something better than 71, because he still has 1 point in contact and 2 points of power sitting out in his GI right now. So that would make him a lot better. When premium skill change tickets drop for me, I think the plan is to keep hunting on Nola for something better. Fireballer Boss didn't really work. Co-op Boss isn't great either. They're performing about the same, which is to say much below where this card should be performing for me. So we'll keep hunting on him. Should we get something? I think my plan is, right now, is to then hunt on Didi. If we get something good on Didi, we'll move him to shortstop. We'll move Trammell to DH. We'll move Howard from DH to first base and Santana to third base until we are able to get Franco's GI up and get him a better set. Because until we get him a legend set and we know whether or not we need barrel it up on him long term, his train is going to be wonky, and needing as much speed as he does, it's really hard to get a good train on him. And until his GI is better and his train is perfected, Didi is going to be the better card for me. And the only way for me to get Didi and Trammell in the lineup is to move Trammell to shortstop, Trammell to DH, and we can move Santana to third base because he's got that double position versatility. And then we can put Franco on the bench until we get his GI up, until we get him a better set. So right now, that's my plan. Could change, but again, work on Nola. Once we get Nola better, we'll try to get something on Didi. Once we get something good on Didi, we'll rearrange our lineup, and then we'll work on Franco after that. But ideally for me, long term, I would like to see Trammell be my batter's chem guy, both Didi and Franco in the lineup at shortstop and third base. And, it'll take time. It's a project, but that's the fun of the game, is taking that time and building the team up slowly. And it's always fun to rush to the end, but a lot of endgame players I've seen have been, especially with the power ranking tournament, have been selling their teams off. And I don't want to sell my team, but I also don't want to rush to a point where my team isn't something I want necessarily, and more just a means to be good. I want it to be both, but I don't want to lose the fun of building a team, lose the fun of having a Phillies team in exchange for being good, being a little bit better quicker, if that makes sense. So I wanted to talk about that, talk through that, and get that out of the way. I know this is a long intro, but I wanted to discuss that with you and let you know my thoughts. So you know that my choice is, I am informed on what isn't the best thing to do, but I'm making my choice for these cards and for this deck in spite of that, if that makes sense. So let's move on to the rest of the video. With that all out of the way, today should be a fun video. We have the second grade increase ticket. That's why I have almost no stars on this team. And we're going to use it on Babe Ruth. And the reason for that is because I know I just gave a whole spiel on how I'm a Phillies team, yada, yada, yada. But right now, our outfield's not great. I'm not getting any more Supreme Player or Historic Player packs. I'm not doing that anymore, so it's not like we could pull his Supreme card. We won't pull his Supreme card. And, he's an awesome, awesome card. And, worst case scenario, I mean, in all likelihood, at some point he'll just end up on our bench, which is fine. I would love to have a Sig Babe Ruth on my team. He's the best batter in the game. Why not, right? So I have no problems with with putting Ruth on the bench, or right now into the lineup over Greg Lazinski until we get a better team outfielder Sig, which, we clearly struggle to pull. So we'll be taking him to Diamond today. We'll be hunting for some skills on him. And we will be opening all of the premium player packs that I have, which is a lot, 258. We'll use those to finish up Special Training Didi, and the rest we'll throw on to Babe Ruth once we take him Diamond. We're going to keep holding off on Team Select. I think one of the things I want to do is at the end of each month, we'll open Team Select then, so that we can get a, fun little video out of opening, 20, 25, 30, however many we have at the end of the month. So going forward, I think that's what I'm going to do with those. We don't have a ton of ultimates and stuff like that, but, we'll make do with what we have. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. We will just immediately take Babe Ruth to Diamond. We don't have any other cards we could use a GI on, and outside of pulling a legend, which, there's a chance, but it's a super small chance, why not? Because if we pull another Team Sig, we'll be getting a GI to take them to Diamond anyway, so, why not? And this way, if we don't end up being able to put Cy Young in, at least we got some sort of benefit from getting the historic player packs. So we'll take Babe Ruth here, Diamond. Hopefully we can get him a good GI, because I don't have any GI reset tickets right now. And he came with a perfect GI. Hold up. Can we hold up? Can we take a look at his stats real quick? 112, 130, 120. That's without any special training and without being in the lineup. That means in the lineup he'll be 122, 140, 130. All right. Wow. So compare him to Greg Lazinski. He's got better contact, better power, better eye, without an iota of special training. And that's without a train on him, an ideal train on him, which would be contact 1. Or, sorry, power 1, contact 2. So his contact's a little low, but his eye is high, and I'm okay with that, because ideally he will be a slugger for us. But, at max special training, we are looking at 124, 150, 124, 150, 138. What? For a non-team Sig? He, would instantly be one of my best hitters stat-wise. It's absurd. Absolutely absurd. This card is obscenely good. I have zero qualms with taking this GI on him. He's absurd. It's insane. He's insane. He's an insane card. Yeah, well, oh my god. He's so good. I cannot even imagine if he was a team card. I can't imagine how good he would be if he was a team card. Oh, man. All right, let's hop into these packs. Obviously, would love to see something good, but, mostly we're just looking for special train material here. Ooh, there's a Prime. Mark Melanson. I don't think we have Mark Melanson. Love to see the Prime, though. We're slowly building up our Prime collection, and I'm very happy about that. Love to see the Prime cards. Okay, and 3 last ones. Alrighty. We'll open the 8 live season. And we have 258 premiums. So we should be able to, we will easily be able to finish off Didi. And we should be able to pretty easily, get a lot of Ruth's special training done. just doing some of these random packs now. We don't have a ton of these ultimate player packs and that sort of stuff because I'm filming this actually fairly shortly after I filmed the last video, which, all being said, is actually a couple weeks before this video is going to come out. And that was because I wanted to get Ruth in the lineup. I wanted to finish up the special training, all that sort of stuff, as soon as I could. And then that way I can start saving up resources for the couple videos after that where I may not have as much content. And, some of this means that I might have a backlog of content in the sense that, like, premium skill change tickets might come out next week in my time, but then the video comes out the week after that. That's sort of, with my schedule, that's sort of how a lot of this stuff's going to have to go. And it allows me to put out better content all the time, as much good content as I possibly can, and that's the goal. Unfortunately, I can't have great content every week, so not every week is there a ton of stuff for me to do for you. So there's a diamond, love to see it. Oh, that's a good card for an Angels team. Yeah, so not every week there's a ton of, like, super fun and interesting stuff to do. So, this just allows me to sort of readjust my schedule and give me a little bit of wiggle room for those in-between weeks where, there might not be new packages dropping, or, I may not have had as much time to grind. Now I buy myself that little bit of extra time so that we can put out the best content that we possibly can. Okay, player reserve is full, so we will hop in. And first things first, we'll work on finishing up Didi's special training, which we should pretty easily be able to do since, yeah, I know he doesn't have diamond skills right now. Should pretty easily be able to do today. We have those gold special train materials and the diamond special train materials. Okay. Can we... Why is it... What the heck? Okay, that was kind of weird. I don't know why it did that. Okay. Why would it... Oh, I guess it was the order that I did stuff in. Sorry, that was me trying to figure some stuff out on the air. Alright, so Didi's special training is done. Love it. Now we can move on to Ruth. And I love how quickly those first few levels go. Because with a handful of cards, you can get them up quite a bit, and that's always fun to see. Okay, love it. And now we can hop back into packs. Sorry, I guess the play pass just refreshed for me. Just the 20 free stars a day, whatever it is, that you get when you don't purchase the play pass. Because I'm not getting the play pass, but the 20 plus free stars or whatever it is. Right, I don't like to see that. That was 20 in a row with just silvers. All right, there's a couple golds. Would love to see some more diamonds. No diamonds there. I don't mind not seeing diamonds if we're getting a couple golds, but we're in a bit of a gold drought right now too, so I'm not liking the luck. Yeah, that's what, 4 or 5 golds from golds and no diamonds for the last 50 premiums. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be better than that. Come on. Still no diamonds. No golds again. Come on, what the heck are you doing to me? There's no reason for this. There's no reason for these pulls to be this awful. Absolutely no reason for it. No reason at all. What the hell? What the heck are you doing? Sorry, I try to keep the language down. There's a vintage. That's nice, at least. Again, with no diamonds. Whenever I get large chunks of premium packs, we just have the absolute worst luck pulling high grade cards from them. We don't get golds. We don't get diamonds. It's just, frankly, brutal. I just don't understand why the luck is that bad. Okay, so there's a couple golds and a diamond. A David Fletcher card. One of the days in between filming this, I pulled a Diamond David Fletcher from the daily pack, which I believe I just used to special train. So there's another Diamond David Fletcher. Garrett Cooper. All right. So we'll go and throw all of these into Babe Ruth now. Okay. You know, it's tough with special training because the first few levels, which are easiest to upgrade through, are also give the least benefit. Which, you know, that's sort of how things go, right? But you know, the later levels, even though they take longer, you know, you're getting +2 to multiple stats, or, you know, whatever that case may be. So, my hope is that we can get him up to level 6 today. We would need a little bit more luck with pulling golds and diamonds from these last 50 premiums. So hopefully we can see, you know, maybe 2 diamonds and a handful of golds as well. And then we should be able to, with the handful of other diamond packs I have, get him up to level 6. Which, you know, benchmarks for me are usually 6, 8, and 10. 10 being black diamond finished. 6 because that gets you diamond skills, trans gold skills, diamond. And then 8 is capping out special training on a non-black diamond card. Okay, so at least we did get 1 diamond from this last chunk here. Aaron Hicks, not a great card, but not really looking for a great card. We'll use this live season diamond pack, and then we'll use 2 regular diamond packs because I have a Clubcraft Team Select Diamond coming up in a couple days. Bailey Ober. I was gonna say I could use it on my Twins team, but honestly, I don't even think I could use that on my Twins team because he's not a great card. You know, if it was Joe Ryan, maybe I could. That's a very good Blake Trinan card. Touch Mess, old meta. Not really the most useful right now, especially because Touch doesn't really work on a reliever. That's an okay Mad Bum card. But, you know, more importantly, it's a diamond that we can use to special train Ruth. Not you, Ruth. Alrighty. So we'll definitely be able to get him to 5. It's going to be close on whether or not we can get him to level 6. Doesn't look like we'll be able to, though, unfortunately. But we'll be able to make some progress on our way to level 6. You know, again, not like he has, it's not like he has a set skills right now, but, you know, when we get him skills, he'll be, that little bit better. So we'll, you know, continue working on special training him. Made some good progress today. And, next step, sorry about that. Next step is skill changes. So we're going to, again, we'll save a couple of these. We'll save 3 of them for Prediction Ace Specialist. Nope, not going to work. Let's open a skill storage slot. Nothing there. Okay, we're going to save 3 for a Clubcraft. Charisma, reliable endurance. I'd love to see charisma. I'd love to see it with Spotlight or Slugger, to be honest. He, with a good Slugger and Laser Beam, not going to work. Come on. Charisma, Slugger, Spotlight. Something along those lines. Get him a good Slugger set. Yeah, that's not going to do it. And, worst case scenario, if we don't pull anything, we can leave him on the bench until we get some more skill change tickets. But I would love to see something at least fairly usable. 5-tool Spotlight. I mean, I think it's better than Prediction A Specialist, but still not great. We're looking for something better than Spotlight Slugger, which is what Lizinski has. Charisma Spotlight, Charisma Slugger would be better. Batting Machine, Charisma, Master Base Thief. That's interesting. It's an interesting set. We could definitely try it out and see. Spotlight, Laser Beam. We're so close. If one of Master Base Thief, like if Master Base Thief in that other set was Spotlight or Slugger, enough with the Laser Beam. My God. Ace Specialist and Laser Beam. Please stop. I don't want them. Alright, so just a couple more shots here. Barrel up. He will not hit barrel it up. If you're a team card, you could potentially train him for it, but he's not. So, one last shot here. Can we get something good? No Laser Beam. No Laser Beam. Bad game. No Laser Beam. Alrighty, so, I think the plan will be to, in my league lineup, I'll probably throw Ruth in and level up those skills, the Batting Machine Charisma set. And, I'll keep him on the bench for now, at the very least until we get him diamond skills, until we can get Charisma Batting Machine to diamond. And then from there, we can maybe throw him into our lineup for a week, see how he does in club and ranked. And if he's doing better than Lizinski, we can leave him in the lineup. Otherwise, we'll wait. I still want to try to throw some more skill change tickets and get him better skills than Batting Machine Charisma. So, we might wait altogether, but part of me is interested to see Charisma Batting Machine with the power that he has, with the eye that he has, even without Slugger. What will that do? Curious to see, just for my own sake, because those stats are unbelievable, especially for a non-team card. Now, can you imagine if Greg Lizinski had a Sig? Like, my God, if he had a Sig, then we're looking at his stats: 131, 150, 133. Like, that's insane. He would be an awesome, awesome card if he had a Sig. Unfortunately, he does not have a Sig though. Also look at that grade increase on Ruth. Like, insane. Crazy. I was not even I thought he'd be good. I didn't expect him to look this good. Especially, he's not even done his special train. He's still gonna have 4 more to power eye and 2 more to contact. So 124, 150, 138. 124, 150, 138 for a non-team card. That's pretty crazy. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And since, again, we will never pull his Supreme, he will be on our bench probably forever. Because why don't you want Babe Ruth on your bench? especially if it's not taking the place of a better team Sig. Alrighty. So that'll do it for this week. Hopefully next week we'll be back with premium skill change tickets. And until then, have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.